Hello, dear ladies and gentlemen. You will not believe this shit. What is happening in Germany? You promise you will fall off your chair. Victims of, for example, a rape shall be called not victims anymore, but people who are having had an experience. No joke. You may think, why, what? So, as it is very, very late, and I've done so many videos today, I am not sure whether I can translate it correctly. Being idiotic is not a crime. I'm trying to translate the article here. Being idiotic is not a crime, says it's an old saying. But in times when we have politicians like Katrin Göring-Eckardt, it is not her. She's only being mentioned exemplary, as an example, you know. You should have to rethink that old saying that being dumb is not a crime. Look at the headline. Victims shall be called people who have had an experience in the future. I will have it translated. I apologize. So I will have it translated with a Google Translate. You have to deal with a robot voice. Sometimes in this case it is two things. Three things. I'm always very emotional. At this point in time I'm very tired. And I'm emotionally outraged because of the topic. You cannot make it up, honestly. You cannot make it up. How dumb are these fucking idiots? You cannot make it up. So, listen to the robot voice, ne? So.
Stupidity is not a crime, it is a national wisdom, which should be reconsidered in times when we have politicians like Katrin Göring-Eckardt, who are exemplary here. Unfortunately, we are beaten in the counter-country la-la country with a flood of perhaps non-dumb, but left-handed, and then totally demonized at Fachhochschulen and universities. One of them is apparently the 45-year-old author and cultural scientist Matthew Sanyal. Photo. The daughter of a Polish and an Indian born in Dusseldorf demands, at least linguistically, to abolish the victims. They are to disappear. For in the life bubbles of our lives, our violent multicultural world is colorful and beautiful. Instead of the term sacrifice, she would like to put the word experiencing. Rape is then an experience, in the sense of the left worldview, by L.S. Gabriel. Police attitudes about women raped by men are old-fashioned facts. For Matthew Sanyal, yesterday's sacrifice discourse, as expressed in a contribution by the Taz, as with most left-wing ideologues, it is important for us to make our language usage and our everyday life value-free. The categorizations in perpetrators and victims imply both motivation and role distribution in their statements. This does not suit the victim of left ideologies. However, it was important to use only concepts which afforded the highest possible freedom of appreciation, so that their new terminology, experiencing, should be included in the duels. This would finally leave the so disturbing victims of violence disappearing in our colorful world, which we ought to internalize as healing. In the social networks, the waves go up and not just actually rape women to the barricades, and even Emma's editorial staff, who are otherwise so equal, does not find a good word for Sanyal. Mithu Sanyal may be an insignificant cogwheel in the world, but she stands with such statements for the spiritualized and brutal attempt to turn the reality we have all experienced into a world unrealized by drugs or other perceptual changes in which we accepting a doctrine that does not even benefit its inventors, but only to bring us away from independent thought, from self-responsible action. Mithu Sanyal, with this demand, which has already been regarded as a question of spiritual dignity, also stands for an ideology of human contempt, sold to us as a good and all-loving.
So this person, of all people, a woman, who is in all likelihood an immigrant herself, says that rape victims should not be called victims anymore, but that we should take into consideration naming them people who have had an experience. Who is she, you may ask yourself? So she is 45 years old. She is an author and a cultural scientist. Her name is Mithu Sanyal, as seen in the picture, which I will use for a thumbnail, in all likelihood. The person was born in Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf is the capital city of the federal state of North Rhine-Westphalia, which is one of the 16 federal states within Germany. So she was born in Germany, is, as I imagine, a German, of course. She is the daughter of a Polish person and an Indian mother. Yeah, and she wants to have victims to be called people who have had an experience. This is a mainstream media article, just so that you believe me. I apologize again for wait a second. In this mainstream media news outlet, Taz, DE, you know, honestly, I could flip out. I could flip out. I will translate it now without the robot voice. Description of people who have become victims of sexual violence. You victim! Exclamation mark. This term, meaning victim, depicts people as being without any kind of help, and can even be interpreted as an insult, while the word, or in the German language it is several words, people who have had an experience, would suggest that those people are active, and thereby that would change the perception. You cannot make this up, honestly! In what country am I living? Idiots! not make this up. Here, read the shit article for yourself. All articles will be in the description anyway, so. Social networks. Am I the only one who thinks that this person You have no clue. I boycott Facebook. Otherwise, I would log in. This is a feminist magazine, and even a feminist magazine is kind of speechless and doesn't know what to say to that shit anymore. And that says a lot. So again. I just want to finish the video. What? Here, at least all credits to Emma. They say, rightfully so, not the discussion about victims degrades the victims, but the perpetrators, the rapists, in other words, no? Degrade the victims. Exactly here. And then they also say, here the feminists say, sexual violence is not an experience but a crime. Exactly. I would not have thought that I would ever agree with a feminist. But in this case, absolutely. I kind of want to... Wait a second. I have a Facebook account. Let's have a look. Who are her friends? I'm certainly... No, I will not log in. Pictures? They want me to log in. CIA. Better luck next time. No? Naja, Facebook is shit. Just as Mithu Melanie Sanyal, or what's her name, is also something. Interesting. Naja, I link it anyways. Just in case her site doesn't get taken down. No? You may want to know who that person is. Anyways, I told you, I boycott Facebook, I boycott Twitter, I boycott Instagram, I boycott Reddit now. Never found Reddit useful anyways for me. Nothing against people who want to use Reddit, but I'm just saying, you know, censorship website. So that was this video. It is a shit video which I made, I know that, but by the way, there is her email address. No, given here. By this website. All links are in the description. Yeah, so I say anybody who wants to replace the term victim for a victim of sexual violence, of rape, and wants to rename those people who have had an experience instead of calling them victims. Yeah. Yeah. I think I don't have to say what I think about those people. Anyways, thanks for watching. Germany 2017, total madhouse. Have a great day. Bye.